Patriots. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
They had it work.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Walt, you still in here? Shot over there getting his shit together, man.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
You feeling me?
Wait, set, 380. Check. Watch time. Tight right. 3 out. Jugger.
They'll run it here. This is James White. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 26-yard line.
Shit.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Slam.
To throw, it's Brady. Flush to his right. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Don't get nervous, man. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Mike 42. Rip.
First down, here's White. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Wait, set. 80. Yeah. You don't want to know.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Brady gives this to White. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Mike, check, 59. Let's go. 450.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Wait, 20. Watch the boot.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Go. Hey, Alabama.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tack McKinley. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Brady now on third and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Here we go.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Bryant will bring the Falcons up now first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it second down and 12. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it second down and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Watch 81, fellas. Watch 81.
The left side completion to Jones. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On third down, Ryan. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Here's Ryan to throw. Looking downfield for Jones.
Oh, come on, man. Nigga, hell on.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. On first down, White, and able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him.
21. Check 3. Check 3. 11. Check. Cross.
Now Ryan down around the goal line. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From just shy of midfield, Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Record. Hey, watch it. Check 43. Patchy.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. From 6 yards away. Well, the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Wait, set. 380. 45. You can't hang.
Now Brady on the bootleg. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Let's go on. No, 66. Jackson, reload.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to air one out, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. This is fielded at the 27. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, South.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Ryan. On the crossing route, complete. That's Jones.
We got this.
That's good for 28 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunity.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 52 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Gets fielded in the end zone. The decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Slam, slam, slam.
Okay, I'm okay.
218, chop.
They start to drive with White. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the 24, Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Going on first down is Brady. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Brady's throw there complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
On three. Motion. Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic. Hey, keep it up. Tighten up.
They'll run on first down. White. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. He was looking for the tight end Lance Kendricks there. It'll bring up third down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a day when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
Hey, 66.
Whoever would have called him, man.
Hey, 66.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And that will be incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
Ain't nobody left with me, Wojo, and shot.
And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Man, so that's sorry as hell, nigga.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Nigga run it then, nigga. Sorry, nigga. What up, K-Wild?
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Ryan throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I really don't think that Julio Jones could be happier right now. Plenty of catch opportunities in this game. He's converted them, and his team's winning.
And Matt Ryan's happy, too, to have Julio Jones on the other side of these.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about breaking teams down, and oftentimes just through a running game. These two, they can break a team down through the air. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throw right side caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a more flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now this one complete downfield.
I'm up 13 to 10, 18 seconds left in the third.
Hey, what you say the score was so short?
Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. It's a give to Freeman running right. There to stop him, Jawan Bentley.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
From the 36, Ryan. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else should have.
A smaller back. It's caught. Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's taken down. It's John Simon with a sack.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Fourth down. Here's Ryan. Buying time to his left. Sanu with a grab over the middle. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 11. Brady's throw there, incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line.
That's the longest run you'll get with that
The
garbage
sack coming from
man.
Adrian Claiborne off the edge. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Brady going to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion, we might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say, that was a game-saving play.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here
Yeah,
on
they
fourth
just left
down.
the middle of the field wide over.
Don't be scared of it. Small. No.
Yeah, nothing to do with me, man.
45. Mike, 45.
Like I said, that ain't nothing to do with me, nigga. I know what my defense looking
It's
like.
Brady. And, a crusher there as it's
What happened to you,
intercepted.
man?
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for
Times
him.
you did,
Trying to
nigga.
find a
You
place to
know
throw the
what I
football.
did?
It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the
I
secondary,
can't read
especially the
these
corners
things,
who've had the receivers on lockdown.
He's going to go, and he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And his guys will take it. Return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
How about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah,
I told you that,
our apologies.
Is it the shoes?
And
You know what I do right
maybe the
now.
turning point they need. Read it well, and it's picked. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
Right?
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about
Vega
all
was
the
the
time.
best smoke
Sometimes
and
you can't just take
optimal.
what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
Garcia Vega and then optimal. Well, White Owl was pretty good too for a regular.
Nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
I'm talking about for a regular
all game long.
regular type cigar smoke. White Owl,
Hard, flat on his back.
so optimal like a leaf.
Vic Beasley reaches home that time.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
But that Garcia Vega, boy, that did. They used to do.
Hold on. Who just said? Who just tried to say something slick?
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons are close to finishing off this football game.
Go, man.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And
All
he's
right,
got his
show
star
shot.
receiver. It's Jones for the a Falcon touchdown.
So shot, you got Wojo.
And the Falcons will extend their
Shit
lead.
now.
Tavecchio good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
4 seconds left, 27-10. Sound done to me.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, that's a pick, bro. Oh my God. Why is he playing with me?
The Endo takes back.
One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And that will finish to this ball game.
Hey, good game, T-shirt.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.
So
and they
we're
were
already
spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their
I gotta
opponent.
use the bathroom right quick.
Dad, please. Dad, taking out the house.
I tried to cut back in, bro. Oh, that's passing the fence, bro. All on top of me, yo, man. No, they just throw it up, man. You know who that is, man? Man, bro, I knew he was gonna burn that face in there. You had brought him up too far. Sitting all on my man. Yeah, bro. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. Boot it up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Knew the round coming, we know the round coming, man. That's all he want to do. No, it's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many milk. Bird in my dome like turbulent air. No, man, you not about to try me, bro. They showing me love in my city. Ain't saying hippies. Women like Nicky know what I'm about. I'm not this. Keep on that side. I'm not fit me, I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. Playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Wings of the team, I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sit I couldn't get over there. Good one. Just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together. Leave the bill for me. Like just do it up too. Hand on my heart.
Daddy!
I give it all I got.
Endo said bad word in school.
Take it higher, that's a God. Ah, they will let them break. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS another loss. GPS another loss. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS company. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they. Though they taking notice. Taking notice. Taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they. Though they taking notice.
That's the only way you got your touchdown.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, y'all. The green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know what makes possum game win. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, ahead, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. The both world rocking over pearls and instruments. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter rock, turn it up, we're giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rocket? Cool, some counter of what kind?
And he does that. Well, the team was field, no doubt about it.
When it was time to get him,
Yes, right.
like fever, sick with the talk, pass the receiver, all about it in the spot. And you know we got control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, son, today you done playing. You know we can't wait to bring spin, A-star quizzes, A plus the final. Workers be in line, we move it all cycle. 10 years, got 3 turn live off the board, unlike you and your chess man. We installed out in you and your yes man. And if the game had lays or insert batteries, I'm people the tone, cause the adrenaline we bring with the sound is our turn. Leading the kings of all ground. You ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up.
23-2. God, bro, how you get beat 23-2 in baseball, bro?
Can you rock it like rockets? Close encounter of what kind?
Yeah.
Astros beat somebody. They beat the Oilers.
Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Yeah, the Oilers. Let them throw it. Go ahead, though. Dang, New Jersey beat New York.
Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter rock. Turn it up. We're doing the show. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Close encounter of what kind? But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Oh my God.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man,
Hey, shot, what's the scope between you and Street?
guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when attack like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's Niggas know they ain't keeping it low key. I can carve up the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, the coast regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me shoot through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Oh my God, she didn't get that goddamn user.
Shut up, Summers.
Oh, I thought that.
Yeah.
You doing all that crying with the baby gonna do?
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah,
he said he just said he lost fight.
For my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. Up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, doing crazy, I get hit in the show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me One up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
There you go, doggy.
I'd rather see you to fumble that bitch and run it back to the 13.
Darn, kid.
I gotta be honest.
So why your mouth when you talk to me, man?
I gotta be honest. Really?
You better get to the 13.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it.
Stupid, bro.
I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in, so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. At any currency, I'm still guaranteeing my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in.
Shut up, dude.
You gotta play Wojo, don't you? Oh yeah, right. No, he just beat you again just now. Oh shit. Uh, nah, shit. I'm in the winner, but he got the double dip me.
Oh, y'all the last guy.
Yeah.
No, you don't. It's whoever win this game.
No, it ain't. I ain't lost no game.
But that's what I'm saying. You now play the person that ran through the losers bracket, which is now Show Shot.
And Shot is already lost one, so he got to beat me twice.
Oh yeah, in order to win. Oh yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I know you ain't gonna beat him, so it's over with, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I know he ain't gonna beat you. Hey, look at
what's up, bro? Indonesia?
Yeah. Hey, fellas, don't worry about it. I'm about to be on the way. We in the third quarter, dog. I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. Alright, man.
What y'all score with?
Play Charlotte. Endo. What you say, bro?
What y'all score with?
24-16. I don't know why TC keep trying.
Oh shit, my broadcast still up.
I'll take too long. I'll take forever.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. Carlson now to kick this one away.
Hey, what did you got?
Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Move around with Tyler.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On first down, Ryan connects with Sanu right side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Like 50. Like 50.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
From the 22, Ryan. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Oh, my God.
Again, it'll be Freeman.
Julio.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Oh, hell no, I wouldn't even play
Taking it in
with
from 7 yards away. And the
What
Falcons take it all the way down the
field.
field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 7-0.
Well, Julio, Sanu, and Honorable, and Freeman. Nah,
now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Nah, cuz they already beat.
That's fielded in the end zone.
With the roster they got now.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Yeah, was he playing with the name? Like, I don't want the name, I want the skill.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. DeAndre Washington, his first carry. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Carr throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 70 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Good game, T-shirt.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Ryan. Caught by Sanu. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on them.
Now it's Ryan.
Man, I hear all that.
In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Hey, y'all ever see whenever you getting ready to throw the ball, they be putting like they be putting the server in like a random position or a random spot on the field.
And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
Like they put the surface where the pass gonna be at. And like
yeah.
3 yards.
Yeah, I seen that.
So on the other side of the
like
field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Sutters, you still in that invite?
They'll try to counter with Washington. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them. If you're going to run the football, if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Carlson able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
That is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
You got a first win.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
How you feel that my first win, Nick?
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. The end result, 21 yards.
Been on the
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Like 9-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Well, he's been the guy, already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you
wrap it up back on the pass.
That's Jones. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, sometimes it doesn't appear like much. The out route can be very dangerous when you throw to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, it can turn into a big play. The reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. And now it's blocked. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Carr on the give. It's Washington. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Carr now on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Trying to pound it in with Washington. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Washington taking it in. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Carr to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
59, ready, 125. I can't believe they even let you play.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. To throw is
You can't get that big.
It's caught. Jones.
You can't get there.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Looking
left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are in for 6. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out, try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Check, Mike 42. Get your swerve on.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. He's got daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Ryan to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. He's got him in. Complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Ryan. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw again on second down. Carr flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Carr. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Washington on 3rd and short. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Carr throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
No sleep.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
No sleep.
Throwing now is Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Carr now to throw. It's complete to Graham. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr gives it off to Washington. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Ready? Back 25. 54 miles. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check. Lock 58. Wait. Switch gears. Let it go.
Now Ryan down around the goal line. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Here's Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
You like that little float right there?
Pickup of 28 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a first down. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Being chased out left. Getting it out left side to Sanu. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch.
I told you wouldn't go slow
especially
no more.
on defense, but that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now, 25, check. 180. Hey, we're good, we're good. You 180.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Show off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Who you playing, man?
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw his Carr. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Hey.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Carr. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. One final try now for Carr. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
First of all, if it was him, if a touchdown would have won him the game, I would have went for the interception. I went for the interception.
Of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
Julio had 16 for 270.
Onside kick. They recovered it, but they would have had to return it. They were unable to do that, and that wrote an ending.
That is frustrating, isn't it? To execute an onside kick and get the ball, yet there's no payoff for them. Right now, they're probably in their locker room trying to comfort themselves with the clock just ran out on us.